Okay, welcome back to this game, third episode, playing a game that I still don't know what is really the point or how this structure even works, but we're having fun. We're doing dances. There we go. Look at that break dance. Look at that move that he keeps doing whenever he gets a new mechanic. Okay, what did you get this time? Probably like a grapple thing. I'm guessing based on the anchors that are right there. Someone is talking right now, but I can't hear them because my volume is low down. Okay. Basically, it's a grapple thing. The way I record these games, I still haven't found a way to like record game audio so I can speak over it, like do my my voiceover without like getting the game audio in the background. I don't know how people do it professionally. I'm sure they have like really good microphones that just block out that sound. I don't have like a fantastic microphone. It's a good microphone and it works very well, but it's not like the most effective thing in some situations, and this is one of them. That's a thing. I don't know how much that is worth. I don't know what these do yet, or I haven't used any. I'll probably do that at the end of this session, go take a look at the store. But anyway, I'm still going to collect as many as I can. Oh, that's hearts. I didn't even realize that I have hearts on the right. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so, okay, so his grapple mechanic is like sort of an attack? So far, it doesn't seem super useless. I was talking about how, like, some of the attacks seem redundant. It's at least the grapple attack has a later use for just platforming, which is neat. I mean, you only get to play as one character in like very specific sections. I know you get to play as different characters later on. It's not very spread out, but it's neat how they give them a wide variety of abilities. Feed all the bad guys in this area. Okay, let's do this. Let's. Did I save? I will save later. This is a gauge. Gauge is a platform. I like how a lot of the platforms are like auto mechanic stuff, like they actually theme the platforms appropriately. Okay, that didn't. Oh, fuck. Kill you. Come on. Where is everything? There you are. Oh, no, it's one of these guys. Do the Viking thing. I like the Viking mechanic. Like, it's a really satisfying mechanic. I went over it in the last episode, but I actually do really like how the mechanic worked out. I'm thinking, I go like way too critical of games mechanics, like for a game like this that honestly most people wouldn't even care about. They'd just be like, buy it for the kid and make them play it. But I grew up playing these games, and now that I'm legally an adult, I can talk about them in a more critical eye and like compare them, because it is actually interesting to see what these people did when they're designing these games. Because game design, when you're a kid, you're just like, oh, you're just like, I'll make this character and we'll do this. But no, you actually have to think about how to program that, and sometimes what you want it to do, you have to sacrifice like programming it with another like environmental detail. Like I don't program games in school, but like I do a lot of programming for like math and science stuff. So I've run into like problems where I'm like, oh, that's why you wouldn't be able to do that when you're designing a game. I've done like a few text-based things. Like I tried to design like a very basic RPG that's like Plants vs. Animals, like sort of a Pokemon thing, and I was just like, I wanted to like lower someone's stats for like 3 turns, like lower their defense for like 3 turns, and even that, like I was having a lot of trouble with that. I don't know why that was so hard. I think I could probably do it now, but it's just it was weird like how easily something that you would think would be really easy to do stumped you just because you're not that good at programming. I mean, I was using Java, which is like, it's not my favorite language. I'm more of a Python fan just because I worked with it over the summer at like my job, so I got really used to that. And Python is much more versatile language. I've also been using a lot of MATLAB to do a lot of homework and stuff, so that's good. I don't think a whole lot of people like MATLAB. It's basically, imagine the fanciest calculator you can like buy, but it's a programming language. So it's really useful for a lot of things, but a lot of people don't seem to like it for some reason. I have to go study for a test tomorrow, later today. This is a busy weekend for me. Like, I honestly had no time to, like, start recording this over the past few weeks. It's been an insane month. Like I mentioned last episode, I think, November is a really bad month for me. All the events for, like, all the social events are planned to happen this month, which is cool because I like going to social events, but also at the same time, too many. Oh my god. Hopefully I get to go rock climbing later this month. I think there's an event happening for that. And I love rock climbing. Oh my... Why can't I make that jump? I love rock climbing because I just like climbing stuff in games. Why did I say game? No, I just like climbing in real life. I was gonna segue into the fact that I don't like a lot of games that are trying to like be realistic, and it's like we have to go get this like ladder to go over this platform, and it's like no, just fucking climb it. It's a fence. It's a chain link fence. You don't need a ladder. Like one of the main culprits of this was The Last of Us. Like there were so many problems in The Last of Us that could have been avoided if I was playing, because I would have been just like just climb that. Like it's not that hard. I know growing up I was generally a better climber than most people, and I still kind of am. It's just because I used to climb a lot of trees and climb a lot of fences, and that's not a thing that a whole lot of people do, apparently. And that gave me an advantage over people, I guess. Like, at recess, for example, we would kick the ball... Sorry. We would kick the ball over the fence, and I would be the one, or like one of me or my friends had to be the one to go get it, because everyone else would take forever to climb the fence. And I'm like, there's footholes. Like, there's holes for you. It's not that hard. Oh, okay. Even one time, like, my friend and I, we went to my middle school, and there was, basically, at recess, there's always these times when you're looking at the school and you're like, I could totally climb that. And I just went there with my friend one weekend, and we're like, you know, there's no one here. I could probably just go climb the roof. And basically, there's this part on the roof where there's these, like, ventilation pipes that you can just grab on and, like, go over the entrance to the middle school, and I was just hanging out there, like, if a teacher saw me, they'd be like, whoa, what the hell? You're getting in trouble for this. And, like, getting on top of, like, the main roof of the school wasn't even that much harder, because it was actually easier, because there's, like, a dumpster. Like, you just jump on the dumpster. Or, like, no, like, you step on, like, a bike rack, and then you get on the dumpster, and then you get onto the main roof of the school, and then you can, like, see over the whole field. Like, it was the coolest thing. Like, I'm usually the kind of person who's scared of doing stuff like that, because I don't want to get caught. Like, I just don't like breaking the rules a whole lot, but when it comes to climbing, I'm just like, I want to climb that. Like, there's another time where I climbed, like, another elementary school. Like, it was an elementary school, and there was, like, a tree that grew right next to the school, and I'm like, that's the easiest tree to climb. So I went on top of that and sort of like, yeah, I just climbed this thing. And then the janitor, like, came out from the roof, and he's like, hey, get off. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, that was the almost, oh my god, that was, like, the fastest, like, reaction that the janitor had. And he's just like, I felt so bad when he walked me, like, out and made me leave. But, I mean, it was fun because I just like climbing things because it's a fun challenge, and, like, it's like, really taxing on your body because you have to do a lot of weird things with your muscles and stretch, like, arms in ways that they might not usually go, but I just find it, like, way more engaging than something like, playing, like, a sport. I used to play a lot of squash, which is another sport that you need to mess around with your body and make it do strange things. You have to do a lot of stretching. I don't know about a whole lot of you guys, but I can touch my toes no problem. Like, I used to watch a lot of TV shows where it's like, man, I can't touch my toes. I'm so, like, bad. And I'm like, you seriously can't touch your toes? Like, I can, you know how, like, people can't even touch the tips of your toes? I can put, like, the bottom of my palm on the ground and rest it there. Like, I got to the point where I'm just like, I'm going to stretch every day and make sure I can touch my toes. And I got to the point where I can just do that, no problem. And a lot of people seem to have a problem with that. So, I don't know, stretch more so you don't ruin your muscles when you have to do something athletic. I mean, be healthy. Be not lazy, I guess. That has been my PSA for today. You are welcome. I will take my grants for preventing childhood obesity now. Thank you very much. Okay. What are these? These are like weird flashing balls. It's just sort of been going around and just pressing buttons and doing things. This is why I don't really think that a linear gameplay is the best choice for a game like this. I mean, I just like being able to go explore. Like, the mechanics aren't so complex, and the challenges, like the platforming isn't that hard, that the mechanics just aren't that hard to control, that the whole game just feels a bit easy. And I'm sort of just, like, doing it step by step, and it's not like, man, this is a challenge, just gonna take a while to do. Like, it's not like Mario, where you're like, oh, there are these moving platforms, I need to time my jumps right. This is sort of just like, okay, I'm gonna jump here, press this button, go next. That was sort of the problem I had with Truth or Square. It was just a game where you just did the very obvious solution. And I think that the advantage that Battle for Bikini Bottom had over that game is that you got an open world, and you got to explore, and you got to choose where you wanted to go, and there are different challenges, and you looked for things, so it didn't matter that the platforming challenges were never that hard, because the challenge wasn't in doing the platforming or traversing, the challenge was in figuring out where to go, and, like, choosing what enemies to find, or what secrets to collect. This is sort of just like, okay, yeah, I know what to do. I'm just gonna do it. And I mean, they're like I said, like I'm gonna quote myself again. There are far worse games that are stupid and tedious to play. Like, for example, Tarzan Untamed, which is another game that is really hard and not super well designed. At least in that, the platforming was hard and it was engaging because it was like, damn, I'm gonna beat this because I'm mad and like it's hard and I want to do this. But it wasn't a well-designed game because the mechanics didn't work. Here, the mechanics work. It's just that they're not really done in an interesting way that it's challenging or unique. I mean, this is kind of cool where everything's collapsing, but I mean, this is the first few levels of the game, so it's obviously not going to be as complex as it is later. I can probably hit this. Hopefully it just gets a bit more like creative and interesting. Okay, I can't seem to hit that. You thing, can I move? Can I grab you? No. Okay, so I have to hit this. Oh, okay. I see what it wants. I wish it didn't, like, tell me what to do, because, I mean, if it's probably gonna, like, change to another, like, arrow pattern in front of another one to tell me what to do next, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could figure it out. Like, I mean, I'm not that dumb. Like even here, like, it's not telling you to solve a puzzle. It's telling you the solution and then just saying do it, which, I mean, shouldn't really be how puzzle games work. Here we go. You know what's another cool game that I would totally recommend? Is it just gonna stop there? Like, why would it stop there? Like, that's not how a puzzle works. Usually you want to have the blocks set up so another block is sitting. Oh, sorry about that. Another block is sitting and it runs into that and it stops. But here it's kind of just like, do the thing. Which isn't really how puzzles work. Yeah, this is a really weird choice that they made. What am I doing? Like, what are these, just like screws? Okay, move on. Come on, hit it, hit it. There we go. What did it do? That's gonna blow up? Yep, it blew up. Oh no, that's like a weird crane thing. It's weird, like, I like the all the buildings that they made, and they're like weird mechanical, like, contraptions. So that's cool. It's a really cool aesthetic, because one thing I'm going to praise about this game is the various aesthetics. They are actually very well thought out and unique. Because I don't want another game that's just like, oh, Bikini Bottom downtown. That's cool. Like, I like that because I like Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I've seen it before and you need to switch it up. So at least this game is actually doing one thing like that. Same oil and like tire obstacles again. Save point. Let's save. Come on. Here we go. Let's save. At least this game has like a pretty fast save mechanic, because I remember like the Nicktoons Unite game. That was another game that I really liked because I like the Nicktoons. So a game where you get to play as the 4 Nicktoons and switch between them, that's really cool. That wasn't a super polished game, and one of the things that I really didn't like about that is that the save feature was really weird. Like, it was really slow. And it was something weird, like the save mechanic was like worked only if like the last one you did saved or something. It was really weird. I forget exactly what it was, but it wasn't perfect. I know that. I actually have like the sequel to that game. I only ever played like the first Nicktoons, but when I was buying a whole bunch of old licensed games, I got whatever the Volcano Island one was. So I may play that game at some point just to see how bad it is, but probably not on the show or anything. But I have a lot of games that I bought a while ago, like last year, that I still haven't played. Like, I mostly just bought it because it had a bunch of games that oh, is this a... Oh, look, that's cool. God, the 4 houses. It's nice how they have little touches like that in the background. Oh, Scribbler's house is made of tires. That's cool. I really like the dream elements they added to this. Oh, there's the thing. See, this is just, like, kind of slow because you have to, like, just do what it tells you. Come on, move. Here we go. Move. What is that? That's like an engine? Enemies are gonna spawn, probably. Okay, let's do this. So, how are you guys doing today? This is usually the point where I've run out of things to say, and I start asking you questions, so I can make up or imagine answers that you give and respond to them. So, what is your favorite kind of sandwich? personally, I like chicken salad because you got that mayonnaise, you got that chicken, you got like whatever herbs or like green onions. Personally, I really liked egg salad for a while, but I got to the point where I just had so much of it that I got sick of it. So now I'm more of a chicken salad guy. And yeah, chicken salad on bagels, chicken salad on bread. I usually don't have lunch in the day because I usually just have a breakfast and then a really big dinner. That's just how I function. Like I just don't really like having lunch in the middle of the day. So yeah, whenever I do have lunch, I usually prefer to have chicken salad because I like chicken salad. So that has been a food fact from Kevin today. I'm glad you tuned in to listen to food facts. Also, back to the SpongeBob Let's Play that I'm doing. Oh my god, this stupid thing. So many things to hit and so many things to move. Like that, this isn't a good game design idea. Okay, hopefully it changes. Come on, do something different. What have I been doing that's like, have I just been polluting? Like I've been increasing the pollution that this thing makes? So that goes down, that's a new platform. Okay, where do I want to go? So I go over here, spinning around. I was already there. I shouldn't have turned around. Here I am, once again. Okay. Look at this. He's like sort of having a seizure or something right there. Like that's the eyes of a man who has seen some terrible things. Yeah, I really like that house design. It's a nice little change. I'm gonna find pictures of that drawing book that I had. Oh, this is neat. Do I just... What do I... Change it, I guess? I don't get exactly what it wants me to do. Do this? What the hell just happened? What did that do? I don't... There's just like smog, sort of... Oh, am I supposed to hit that fan? Or like, I don't get exactly what it wants me to do. Oh, it's sort... Oh. So wait, I want it here? Like, there's two walls, but I don't know what the walls are for. So, they're like... Where is the thing hitting? Am I supposed to... Okay, like, there's jet engines back there, which is cool, I get that. But am I supposed to, like, get it to hit a thing? Oh, I was doing the wrong way. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Let's do that. Is that... Okay, am I looking for engine parts? Is that what I've been doing this whole time? Okay, let's do the other one then. Okay, let's do this. I missed. Break down that door. Do you have a thing? Do you have a secret? Yes, you have a secret. Is that like a plankton globby thing that I have to collect? You're going down. There we go. It looks like a plankton globby thing. You found a sleepy seed. You need lots of these to unlock characters in the last level, so get... That, I don't like the sound of that. Is that a thing where it's like, oh, you've beaten the gate, like, you've beaten all the levels except the last one, so now I have to do this side quest and go back and get things? Like, it's pulling a Tarzan Untamed. That's not cool. I'm not liking this. At least, unlike Tarzan Untamed, it warned me. See, what I don't like is when secrets become mandatory. Like, that's not what a secret is. A secret is optional. And that's... Don't make people... Okay, get out of my way. Don't make people do things that they don't want to do. That's not cool. Okay, let's do this. Save. Save. Save the game. You can never save enough. You can never save enough. Because I don't want to... Did I save already? I'm not even paying attention anymore. Save... Okay. Let's do this. Grapple mechanic is cool. Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't even use that one. Come on. I was gonna ram them. Okay. What's this guy? Gonna check how much space I have left on my computer because I don't want to run out of space to save this file. These towers look like they need power. Otherwise, those winches won't work. One of the things that I really don't like about my computer, like I like my computer. It's a really good computer. For what I have, it's a laptop, but it just doesn't have a whole lot of hard drive space, so recording videos is really hard because you can't record like directly onto an external device because you're gonna lose frames. Like your footage is gonna get corrupted, it's going to look like shit. So you always have to like record directly onto your computer's hard drive, which I mean is fine for most people. For me, it's harder because I only have like a 120 gig hard drive, which for somebody who records a lot of gameplay is nothing. Like that's nothing. So I always have to like clear out stuff and put it on my like my external hard drive, which I find I've gotten to the point where I can edit fine from my hard drive, but recording like I have to do directly on my hard drive, like my computer, which means that I often have to like stop, erase some stuff, transfer over, and like if I'm recording something and I run out of space halfway through, that is bad. Like I will lose the file, and that is the worst thing to happen. So, I always just have to keep an eye on that. So that is a peek into the world of editing videos about video games. If you ever wanted to get into that, you kind of need a capture card if you want to start doing this like on your own, like in your part-time. I know like some people you can ask for footage from other reviewers, and that's fine, but sometimes when you're writing a script, like you really need this one shot of this thing, and people don't have that one shot of this thing online. So you get to the point where you're just like, I need to do this myself. So if you're thinking about doing this as a part-time thing or hobby, then you really need to invest in a game capture. Like that's one of the things you need. I know my friends and I, like we recently got a second one for like we got one that's like does 60 frames per second, which is really cool. The one I'm using isn't right now, but I mean it's fine. This game isn't 60 frames per second, so I remember like a lot of the early Atari games, I think they were actually 60 frames per second, and we got to the point where we sort of went back and they got to the point where it was like more like 20 or 30, and then now we're back up to 60 frames per second, and that's a cool thing because they honestly do look really good, games that run at that speed. I've been going on for a while. I kind of want to just finish this area. Probably take a break in between this episode and the next one. Come back in a different session, but otherwise, just finish this level. Is this the thing? Oh, the grapple thing. Let's do this. Oh shit. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Might make this episode longer than most others, because why not? Do the thing. Does that have like, you know the like thing like in Scooby-Doo where they're like, oh no, the monster, and then their legs are like where they do the run thing. Oh, this is neat. Am I dropping a car? Oh no, drop the car. That's neat. I'm still not a big fan of this like this twirly switch mechanic, because I mean it just sort of does something that a button could do just as easily, and all you're doing is rotating the control stick. So I mean, whatever, it doesn't take that long, but still. I'm going to harp on it because that's what I do. I harp on games about talking sponges. Come on. Okay. Am I almost done this level? Like, I honestly have no idea how long this game is, so I don't even know if, like, I'm going to be on the last episode or what. I am excited to see what, like, the rest of this game offers. Is this the thing I can walk on? Fuck. Why did I do that? Like, of course it's not going to be something I can walk on. It's a ledge that doesn't have hit detection. Come on. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I can hit these. There we go. What did you do? Or are you secret? Did I find a secret? I found a secret! Guys, I found a secret! Or maybe not. Is that a thing I have to do? That had to be a secret, right? I'm smart, right? I found secrets. Whatever, let's do this. I shouldn't be able to walk. This isn't how physics works. Oh my god, okay. Let's get this secret. Let's unlock some shit. Let's learn some things about this game. Concept art. Let's get some lasers, some screws screwed in. Come on. Oh, it's a globby thing. I'm assuming those are those like the things I have to be collecting? Don't know. I always hated that in platform games where like you activated a thing and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna go hop on it. Then like you get to it and you have to wait a cycle for it to come back down. I mean, I'm sure like that 1 second I missed is gonna be sorely missed when I'm doing homework or something. But I mean, it's just this kind of frustrating thing that's like, could you not have like waited 1 second to lower the platform? Okay, moving on. Let's do this. Are we done the level? I think I'm done the level. Oh my god, I'm done the level. Okay, I think. Is this another racing thing? Okay, I will probably come back after and finish this race. So you guys have been awesome. I will come back with the first episode in a couple weeks. So see you guys later.